Light it up, fireworks. Look, it's the N-I-N-O-M-A, and I was trapped and moving OD. Grams got slow than me and my homies scam. Since I ain't have a lot, I had to get up and get it. Shit was wicked. Grinding all day getting chicken. I couldn't kick it. Before all these cars I'm whipping, I had to whip it. Whip the pot up and flip it. They had a lock, but I picked it. It's clicking. I'm changing the gear. The lanes is aware. They tipping. Like a waiter was here and I wait over there for switching. Stay the fuck from around me. Mix me with that fake shit and take it to Canal Street. Most of these niggas sound weak. And look at two, acting like they found peace, but we gripping tools. We turn you into ground beef, we be cooking food to get up off them clown feet instead of looking cool. I'm tired of these backstabbers, tired of these whack rappers. They do all this cash bragging and want you to cash app them. The typical ones, online begging, digital bums. No bread, niggas live off of crumbs, they all fucked up. When I was flipping shit, you was doing front tucks with some nunchucks while I had a gun tuck. I tell niggas to grip up or shish up. Come at niggas sideways like Bishop.
It's the METHOD, man. I'm an OG, call me in my Codees clan. 28.3 in them OZs, grams. Kill that man overturning like Roe B. Can't handle the old me, let's handle it. My hand on my goatee. Demanding that you hand me what's owed me. Just hand me my whole feet. But versus Himalayan, him don't ski. It's snowing, him a praying, him don't sneeze. They blowing they nose please. So back up like seats in them nosebleeds. It's looking like the future been grim, but it's no thing. Again, fantastic, we know King is classic. Who's getting eye contact? Better bring some glasses. Better bring them ratchets. We let it ring and rapids. Hit around like 360s with no strings attached. It's the cow remastered to recycle your plastics. Reacting to the fact that your favorite rap is a catfish.
How the fuck? I wasn't gonna fucking say anything, but y'all are really starting to make my fucking ass itch. How the fuck did 60% of fucking Latinos vote for fucking Trump? Are you fucking dumb? I'm guessing so, bitch. How the fuck did y'all vote for a motherfucker who don't even fucking want y'all here? Then y'all only defense is, oh, I'm legal. But your abuela not. Your tias and tios not. Your primas and primos not. Y'all don't fucking think. Y'all so fucking selfish. This shit was not about being selfish. It was about thinking about all minorities years from now.
Peace and blessings and good morning, y'all. You know, it's Friday. We made it to Friday. Yeah, November 8th. Excuse me, November 8th. It's about, 4:45 a.m. in the morning. Just chilling. You know what I mean? Having some coffee. Having a cigarette. Milwaukee Bucks won last night, so they stopped the bleeding a little bit, so feeling good about that. Yeah, and I'm just loving it's the weekend. We got the NFL coming up. You know what I mean? And, we'll see what else is going on out here in this world. So I hope life's treating everyone well. Hope your families are doing well. Keep yourself safe out here. It's a lot going on out here, y'all. It is a lot going on out here. So, yeah. Trump's bitch ass, him and his boys are already, you know what I'm saying, putting in that groundwork to start deporting people. This last time I'm going to say, we told y'all so, and you didn't want to listen. And now you're the ones being impacted by it. That's crazy as hell, how y'all voted for dude, and now he's about to kick y'all out the country. Yep, we tried stopping y'all. Alright, y'all. Let's kick this off with some music, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully, man, we got to get this world together though here. Alright, y'all. But it's Friday, and we're going to all enjoy our weekend, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, back to the episode.
Discipline, keep a hard had a nigga listening. Luke's told me fall back, play my position in. Niggas violate, think I'm finding when they fishing in. Eyes and ears missing them, no time for dissing them. Know the medication for niggas with dedication. Name the day in the hour, I set off the detonation. I speak what I feel, and I keep the shit real. So it's hard for the kid to get radio penetration. The leaf out the turn, only in America will the boys burn millions when sheep get his turn. I don't plan on shitting, but I plan on whipping something that look different on the lane when it's sitting. Switch cars like clothes, and I ain't bullshitting. Benz in the morning, Beam in the afternoon, Lambo at night. I'm high if I'm in back of you. SP the ghost in the ground like a snowman. Might sell a lot, but verse me, you got no chance. Hardest on the street, you don't believe me, ask your man. All them niggas play me in them little black radios. White tee, long shorts, throwaway radio. Shit is still gravy though. Never try to play me though. My man's on the roof and I tell him to let your lady go. You should understand I don't change much. Except when I go to kill a nigga now, I go change up. Another thing I'm pissed off about is, I thought about it, I never got a mixtape award. But how could they not? Matter of fact, they should name the award after me.
I figured out what that clown meant. Trump, you know, when he was saying he's gonna. Remember when I played that Rachel Maddow clip, and she was talking about Trump, and she was saying about how he was saying like that you won't have to vote anymore and all that kind of stuff. I just figured it out. He basically means that because he's going to round all the Latinos up, get them out of here, or a lot of them to the point where they won't matter as far as voting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get rid of a lot of their numbers, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, because he's going to get rid of them because you don't have to worry about them becoming citizens. And that's why he wants to get rid of legal people too. Damn near, he's basically talking about getting rid of damn near a lot of the Latino population. Because I did just see, I was watching the news and they're talking about it. He said that's just imminent, so that's just in the works. That's just for real about to happen. And that's crazy because I'm sitting here thinking like, damn man, all y'all had to do was act right and vote for Kamala Harris. I mean, y'all wouldn't have to be worrying about none of this right now. Because I promise you, she wasn't about to do none of that to nobody. There ain't no way. She was not about to do none of that to nobody. Rounding people up and all that stuff. That's crazy as hell that you guys literally voted for yourself. Man, dude, you gotta be, that's crazy. So what you're gonna see now is, you're gonna see people quitting jobs, you're gonna see people like leaving the state, like Latin people, once they catch word, like really, like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a language barrier too. So people are going to be having to tell them stuff, you know, other Latin people that, you know, speak English well and all that kind of stuff. So they're going to, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, how are these restaurant owners going to feel when their busser don't work there no more? I mean, you know, 3 of their bussers who are Latin, you know, the dishwashers Latin, like they're either going to quit or get rounded up. Because people ain't going to just sit back and wait to get rounded up. So that's just crazy as hell. But yeah, if you think about it, that's what he meant, because he's going to get rid of all the Latin people, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, not all, but he's going to get rid of all of them, and then that way, and then all that's left to be is black people. We don't have the numbers to compete with them, you know, as far as voting and stuff like that. So, like, they'll always win. The white people, you know what I'm saying? Because then the other thing with that too, you get rid of Latin people, you ain't even got to worry about black people and Latin people possibly linking up and working together. You know what I mean? So like, boom. And so you have all the strength. So that's what he means by you won't have to vote anymore and stuff like that, because I'm going to get rid of all the Latin people.
And then it'll just be the black people, their numbers. They don't have the numbers to compete with the white people. And they literally say that shit to each other. That's crazy. So here it comes. Here it comes, y'all. But, you know, people are going to fight back against it, like, legally. There's, you know, I'm sure, like, you know, they're going to fight against it, but that's just crazy. So that's going to be a whole thing. Because I remember when dude Trump first came out, like, remember one of the first, like, major shitty things he did was when he, like, banned Muslims and all that kind of stuff, or wanted, like, remember all that shit? If someone's like in their early 20s or like, you probably don't even remember that. But yeah, that was like one of the first like major things where people were like, whoa, what the fuck, man? Dude's crazy. But yeah, that's what you asked. That phrase, be careful what you wish for or whatever, that's just coming. That's coming to fruition. That is coming to fruition. People are like, man, I didn't think dude was going to do that to our family. You know? And then just think like that. Like if it's going to be in big numbers like that, just think like if it's truly going to be big numbers like that, they're going to be getting rid of people like that's got to affect the South Side of Milwaukee. Like the near South Side, you know what I'm saying? That's got to affect a lot of their businesses. People are going to be packing up their little food trucks and dipping out. Watch. People are going to be getting out of the state. And they ain't going to be worried about it. It's going to be like some catch me if you can, like the gingerbread man type stuff. Ain't nobody going to be sticking around waiting for the police to just come. Yeah, that's crazy as hell. Yeah. So just, man, be careful out here. Be careful out here. Dang, yep. But these parole agents are going to have more work to do too now. Because they got to have people that are out on like parole. There's got to be like a situation where someone, you know, went to the joint and then got out and they're still here or whatever. Because, like, if you I don't care if you're illegal or not. Like, if you commit a crime here and you go, you know what I'm saying, you go to court, you go to prison here. It ain't like they ship you off somewhere. You do your time here. I was in prison with people like that. My next door neighbor was like that. He was doing a prison. I think he killed somebody or something. And he had made it down to medium. That's when I was at Fox Lake. And when his sentence was up, they were coming to get him. ICE or whatever that is. Man, yeah. That's crazy, though. Yep, man. So I'm saying, I feel bad, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't. At the same time, I don't, man. Because we were trying to warn people. We're trying to warn people. All right, y'all. I'm about to watch these NBA games and football games coming on. All right, y'all. Peace. It's Baltimore and Cincinnati. Probably go for Baltimore. They'll probably win. You said vineyards in Cali, baby?
Vineyards have migrant workers.
Yeah.
Dairy farms.
This shit is crazy. Yeah, who's going to do all this shit?
Not the common folk. Whether you're white or black.
Right, exactly. They ain't doing it. They ain't doing them. Because they would have been doing them.
Right.
This is basically like a form of COVID. Without the virus. Because shit's going to start being... Businesses are going to start closing. It may take a while. Because, they can hire like temp people. Well, a lot of 10 people are Latino, too.
Right.
So let me take that back.
And
Man.
again, black and white people aren't getting those jobs.
They're just not. You're,
Toilets in a hotel.
hell no. Hell no. Even at the hotels. I mean, and there are, you do see black people working in hotels, but the majority are Latin people. The majority are Latin people. The majority of Latin people are working in these restaurants, like in whatever U.S. city, major U.S. city, if you're like a downtown area, if it's like a halfway decent restaurant, the help, the bussers, the dishwashers, they're going to be Latin. I don't care what city you're in.
Building maintenance.
That too. The cleaning people, like the Molly maid services and all that's going to, like, food delivery, taxi drivers, like what else? I mean, goddamn. I mean,
Like just the brick,
the land, like the people that come and cut your grass that you use for their little lawn service, landscape and stuff. Yep, you're gonna call that little company you used to have come clean your roof. It's gonna be closed. There ain't gonna be no one there because they all left. People are gonna be getting the hell out the city. They're gonna be moving around. They don't call us migrants for nothing. You know how to move around. They are not gonna sit here and stick around and wait for them to come get them.
Because it's better if you leave on your own.
Wherever it is, they might go to another city and just kind of stay there for a minute. Boom, boom, boom.
There's a record of it.
Exactly.
So you could go back and try and come back legally.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. Dip and then come back a couple years later or something. But that's the thing, though. They're going to come and then resurface because people are not going to stop coming here.
No.
People have been coming here forever. There's people that came here, got kicked out, came back, got kicked out, came back. You
But
know,
like,
you
if it
can't
were
keep
me,
people out.
I'd want to leave before they busted me.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Once they bust you, you cannot come back.
Right.
Like, they're making that illegal.
Yeah, I would get the hell out. I'm saying me, like, just so they couldn't come get me. I don't like the idea of somebody like sitting around waiting for somebody to come get me. Right, I would have to. Exactly. I would need to move around first. Exactly. I got to figure something out. Yep. Exactly. This shit is crazy. Don't it feel kind of COVID-ish already? Kind of like something hit, and it's just because they're literally talking about it. It's all in the news and everything. So this shit is real.
Are just walking around like, did this just happen?
Yeah, people are in a daze. People are literally fucked up behind this shit. It's just like, whoa. Because I think even some of the people that like maybe weren't voting were like, I ain't voting. Or maybe, maybe even some of the people that like casually voted for Trump and they see all this shit coming down because they probably thought he was just talking shit.
Right.
And they're seeing like, they're like, holy dude's literally doing this stuff. And then people are like them Latinos are like, dang, they voted for dude and he's about to take us away. How does that feel, y'all, Trump supporters? I doubt we have too many listening to us, but I'm just saying in general, how do y'all feel? Y'all literally signed up to get kicked up out of here. That shit don't make no sense to me at all. So, baby, does that mean that so when Trump said he loves the poorly educated, I guess he meant that because he's taking advantage of y'all.
Just wanted your votes.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. That's all that needs to be said. Thanks for the votes. Now get the fuck out of here. And y'all fell for that stuff. And then we're going to absorb that shit too. Man. Because I was even hoping, like, man, I hope dude is just talking shit. You know what I mean? Because, like, last time he didn't end up doing the wall, or, you know, he did a piece of it or whatever.
2 miles.
You know, and then for the rest of the campaign, he was just kind of just talking shit. And he wasn't really doing that stuff. I mean, well, he was putting people in dog cages. But I'm talking about the wall stuff, like. But I think, but part of the reason he's doing this is because he can't build that wall because Mexico ain't having it. So he's like, the next best thing is I can get them all out of here. And like I was saying, if he removes of millions of Mexican people, because just think of the ones that were about to become citizens.
You know what?
Because then could vote. But if you get rid of all of them, you're getting rid of voters.
You know what he's going to pass?
Huh.
That immigration bill that he killed.
And,
oh. Like, look at what I did.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe Joe Biden should step down and let Kamala be president for these last little few months and see if she can executive order some shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just throwing some stuff out there. Like someone's got to step in it. I mean, obviously people are going to try to fight stuff like legal. You know, there's people in place that are already probably trying to fight stuff. And I don't know how far that'll go. Because once you put all your people in, once he puts all his people in place, they can strip everything down and then just. But even that stuff's going to take time because you have to pass laws. You can't just say, hey, go round everyone up. You got to, like, make laws.
Right, but he might do it like...
I mean, he can try to speed it up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man, god damn it, man. I ain't gonna lie, though, if I'm being brutally honest, 65% of me don't give a fuck, because we told people so. And the other 35% of me does care, because they're my people. Like, by bloodline. You know what I mean? So I feel bad naturally because those are my. But like, how many times can you keep and you guys are screwing us over too. So that's why 65% of me is just like, man, F y'all. That shit's crazy, man. Why couldn't y'all just vote for Kamala, man? I how many times do I keep saying that? It's not like everything was gonna go away. Like you're gonna lose your house and your job, and they're gonna come take your kids. Like, I know they're wishing Kamala would be president now. They won't say it, but I bet you they're like, damn, because they know she wasn't gonna do none of that to people.
Master of ceremony. Most of these niggas don't even know what that means. That means I'm an MC. You know?
Ghost in the shit.
Ghost in the shit.
The mixtape.
For crying sake, live asleep, die awake. And I ain't trying to get fat, I'll divide the cake. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, hide the 8. And I'm trying to stay positive, but I wild out. And who am I to lie to fate? But I ain't trying to ride the gates, getting wise. While I'm institutionalized, see my man on the dance floor boofing them knives, selling dope independent, send loot to their wives. You don't know the meaning of grinding, street life. Meet life with bad timing. We all was involved in climbing. Went from dead broke to going out whining and dining. European cars, jewelry shining. Master of ceremony. Most of these niggas don't even know what that means. That means I'm the MC, you know?
Ghost in the shadows.
Ghost is gone,
The mixtape.
For crying's sake, live asleep, die awake. And I ain't trying to get fat, I'll divide the cake. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, hide the ace. And I'm trying to stay positive, but I wild out. And who am I to lie to fate? But I ain't trying to ride the gates, getting wise. While I'm institutionalized, see my man on the dance floor boofing the mouths, selling dope independence and loot to their wives. You all know the meaning of grinding, street life. Meet life with bad timing. We all was involved in climbing. Went from dead broke to going out whining and dining. European cars, jewelry shining.
They're saying, this person is saying, he says, I'm not a conspiracy theorist and I'm not a psychic, but has anyone else been having this nagging feeling in the pit of their stomach over the last days that this election saga isn't over yet? I've been kind of in the back of my head, I feel like there's another part to this story still. Because something seems off to me. And I don't even know exactly what it is. Like, I mean, let's see what's going on right here. Let's see what you're talking about.
Go get your mocha frappuccinos. Cause black folks, take your asses back to Starbucks. Go get your mocha frappuccinos. Cause I am.
In my collar shirt, I never stopped going. When motherfuckers was talking about I don't care about how oppressed you motherfuckers are, I stopped giving a fuck. See, I see them out here protesting now, protesting Donald Trump when he's not the president yet. He's just president-elect during Biden's administration. But I want to see them do this during the Trump presidency. I want their asses out there. I want them in full fucking throated, too, out there protesting while Trump is actually president, okay, after January 20th. I'm not lifting a fucking finger. I'm not going to be out there protesting. I'm not going to be on the front line. I'm going to be tweeting from the safety of my home, and I'm going to be watching the shit burn to the fucking ground because this is what the fuck y'all wanted to see. Y'all said y'all wanted the fucking revolution. Revolute on your motherfucking own, okay? Because my resolution, my New Year's resolution, is my black ass is minding my black ass business. And
yeah, I agree with that. I'm just chilling. Didn't you say last night or something like that when we were laying down? You're like, it's probably just safe to just like almost not go anywhere.
Right.
And it ain't even weird to say that anymore. You know what I mean? Because it's just, this feels like the pot's boiling.
Yes.
Right?
It just... I mean, like I'm at a loss.
You can feel it in the air? I can
Like
feel it in the air.
It's just...
It's unsettling. It feels, it's, and you know what? I feel bad because I feel like it's almost like, that people have to move and like, that you're going to be disturbed by it, like, because a bunch of people are about to get moved around. You just feel like, I don't know. I can't put my finger on the feeling. It's just,
like I just read this little blurb that, like, Mayor Eric Adams in New York is ending the food voucher program.
Oh, shit.
Because he's in trouble. Right
so
now.
He's trying to get cool with.
Yes, because he is in deep shit. So he's trying to figure out, what can I do to get out of this mess I'm in?
Right.
And like Trump's proposed attorney general, he was quoted as saying about Letitia James, he was going to throw her big ass in jail. I mean,
it's crazy because it's to the point now, like, I mean, it's been to the point where I'm not even like when I hear racist stuff, it's like, I don't even like, my mouth doesn't even like open anymore. Like, it's just like, damn, okay.
Right.
All right. It's to the point where I'm just literally just go to work, come home, store, like just that's it, like COVID.
But he isn't trying to go after
I feel
people
like COVID mode.
You know, like he isn't weaponizing his presidency at all.
Yeah.
But yet, that's the message that's being sent.
Exactly.
That when you question his supporter, people, they're like, he's not doing that. Like, they wrongfully charged him. Mm-hmm. No, they didn't. There was evidence, they charged him. So sorry. He did something wrong.
And you know what else is so crazy, too, is like how when Trump was all had the court cases and stuff like that and shit going on, and how he was basically, you know, calling the police shit and the justice system shit and all that. But those people are still supporting him, though. Because when he's talking about them, he's talking about law enforcement officers. He's talking about judges. He's talking about district. And a lot of them still voted for him. And he was cold. He was just disrespecting the shit out of them people.
Right.
When all his court stuff first started, he was calling out the police and saying how all this stuff.
And like, correct, he does not have ultimate power to do whatever he wants, right? But he's hiring people that can facilitate that for him.
Exactly.
So he's going to get an attorney general in that can do his bidding.
Yeah.
He's going to get, you know, this person to do his bidding so that he can say, I didn't do that. Mm-hmm. They did that. I didn't do that.
He's going to get a Republican person that thinks his way to head up the DOJ.
It's like the same story. I didn't tell them to do that. They did that on their own.
Exactly.
You know, like Rudy Giuliani fucked because of that guy.
He ain't even, his whole life got bust down. They said dude showed up to one of Trump's rallies in the vehicle that he was supposed to give up to that family. What type of shit is that? Yeah, this stuff is just crazy.
Like, he's been also, like, postponing shit because he's hoping that Trump can bail him out of his mess.
Yep, exactly.
Sorry.
You know, there's some people, there's some of them January 6th rioters that got locked up and shit.
Oh, they're getting out.
They're basically telling dude, you better stick to your word. You better pardon us. You said you were. So some of them are like, hey, hold up, dude. Because they ain't liking being in prison. That shit sucks. That shit sucks.
And I have a feeling, I don't necessarily think he will. I think that was just bullshit to get people to vote for him.
Like you said last night, he got all the Latinos to vote for him. Not all of them, you know what I'm saying. He got that big chunk of Latinos to vote for him, and now he's about to kick them out the country. You done used the shit out of y'all.
Right. And I've said it multiple times. I'm convinced he will try to figure out how to relocate Puerto Ricans.
What do you mean exactly? Like, I mean, I know what you mean, but like...
Like, I don't know how he would be able to do that.
Because they are part of their citizens, right?
Right. So I know. But, like, I
figure a way, because it's people that put in place. I
just have a feeling that he's trying... Whether he can do it or not is another thing. But you know... He's like, what about those people?
You can hear him and they're saying that stuff.
And they're like, well, sir, they're citizens. Okay, but they've got their own spot. How do we get them from Philadelphia back to Puerto Rico? How do we make that happen? Can we give them something so that they leave?
Crazy as hell.
But sir, they voted for you. I don't need them now. You know he's thinking about that. You know that.
And because he was telling people I don't need your votes before the election.
Yes.
Rachel Maddow pointed that out. We ain't just saying that. He was literally saying, keep your vote. I don't need your votes. I got plenty of votes.
And like how he was telling people, just vote this one time and you'll never have to vote again. Because he doesn't need your votes in 4 years.
Exactly.
He just wanted them now.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit about people.
Why can't people just see that for what it is and then it's just like when the majority of us are telling them, hey, look, like, what the fuck? But the minority wants to be like, no, we're being rebels.
And the thing is he he was out for retribution.
He has said all of this. He's laid it all out.
And then when you're like, hey, so he's going after his political opponents, well, Hunter Biden's laptop.
Yeah.
Well, Joe Biden did that. No, the Department of Justice is a completely separate entity from the White House. No. They did it, so he's going to do it back to them. But there was evidence. No, fake news. He's not going back. He's not going to go after his people. He's trying to make the country great again. You don't get it. Even when he actually does it, they still won't admit that he did it. Like, so he's going to, like, fuck something up. They'll be confronted with it, and they'll be like, nope, Hunter Biden's laptop.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're just like, no, we're not talking about that. No, Joe Biden. You know?
Yeah.
Like, even when he does stupid shit, they won't admit to it, so...
And that shows you that how that's grocery store time. I like to get this out the way right after work. Yeah. Just had a little delivery route. They have load trucks and stuff like that. It's pretty monotonous work, but it's straight. You know what I mean? So I'm just hitting the store up and then go home and chill and then go get Michelle. See what's going on. See how I get treated in here. Morning. Oh, they got 80s music going. Okay, I want to get some masks. Let's see. Yeah, I'll still be wearing masks. Not all the time, but you know what I mean? Certain places I do wear them still, or use them, or whatever. All right, let's see. Gonna run to you. Tonight I'm gonna run to you. Is that who is that? Bryan Adams or whatever? Yeah, that was a good song. Yeah, I love 80s music. I listen to 80s music all day. Not all day, but definitely listen to it. What's up, bro? Okay, let me see. Michelle sent me a little list. Okay, she said we need 3 pounds of ground turkey. Oh, to make the dog food. 3 pounds of ground turkey, can of carrots, and a can of green beans. Okay. Green beans, perfect right here. That. Let's see. All right, y'all. I'm going to finish doing this shopping. And have a great weekend, y'all. And thanks for listening. We appreciate it. Stay safe and do something good for somebody.
Michigan, they wanted to.
And you know what else is crazy too? Everyone's getting stereotyped out here now and looked at funny. Just think about it, cause I'm doing it. I'm noticing myself doing it already. Like when I was just at the store, you know, I was looking. You know, it doesn't matter who I come in contact with, whether it's a black person, a white person, a Latin person, an Asian person. Asian people really haven't, now that I think about it, like just so far, during all this conversation, you know, about Kamala losing and all that, and why, and who didn't support her and all that, seems like everyone's catching heat but Asian people. Have y'all noticed that? That just popped in my head right now as I was talking about it. I mean, maybe that's going to come too, but you know what I'm saying? They kind of move in silence just in general, though. You know, they'll be staying out the way. But, yeah, my one question, though, would be, are they going to start, you know, sweating the European migrants and stuff? I doubt it, because there's a bunch of them here, too. But yeah, everyone's getting stereotyped. Because, like, when I was at the store, I was looking at people. Like, when I walked out, I saw, I walked right past a black lady, and I know she probably, not I know, see, I'm stereotyping myself. I'm like, she's probably, this is what I'm saying in my head as I'm passing her, because we made eye contact. And I was like, she probably can tell that I'm mixed. Because people can tell by looking at me. You can tell I'm like I'm mixed probably with black and Latin. I get mistaken for being Puerto Rican and black a lot. And then I tell people, I'm black and Mexican. Like, I'm not offended when people say that at all. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying I get stereotyped. You know what I'm saying? And but my point is, I'm saying in my mind, she probably saw me and was probably like thinking like, damn, this, because she could probably tell that I got Latin in me or whatever. She's probably like, oh, dude, probably voted for, you know what I mean? Or I wonder if he's one of, you know what I'm saying? Because I was doing that too. Like when I see black people now, in my mind, I'm like, damn, I wonder if they voted for Trump's punk ass. I wonder. Because like I was saying, back in the day, like for the most part, I would say even up to about 10 years ago, like for the most part, like let's say like somebody says something racist about black people, just in general, right? And we all like heard about it. I could come in contact with a total stranger, another black person, and I could go up to them and be like, man, did you hear about what dude said about black people and shit like that? Man, that was bogus, man. That was so wrong or rude or disrespectful, whatever. And like, more times than not, the other black person would agree with me and be like, yeah, man, that was messed up. And then we'd be able to start talking about it together and stuff like that. And nowadays, if you do that, the black person that you encounter might be like, shit, they deserve that shit. They should blah, blah, and all that, like, all like, sounding like they support Trump, and then you're like, damn, man, I done walked into one of these conversations. So that shit, you know what I'm saying? And then Latin people are getting looked at all of them. They're just getting looked at like everyone's, like how everyone was looking at Muslims all weird and funny and shit. That's crazy. Check this one.
All white supremacy is just a white person talking to another white person and saying, look at that person over there. And the other white person takes a look and say, yes, I see that person over there. Say, does that person have color in his or her skin? Yes, that person has color in his or her skin. Well, now, we have an agreement that when we look at a person who has color in his or her skin, that person is eligible to be dominated and mistreated by the two of us. Is that agreed upon? And the other white person says, yes, agreed upon. Let's shake hands and let's proceed to go toward that person of color and proceed to dominate and mistreat that person of color. Why? Because we have decided to do so. Now, just like...
That's crazy as hell, ain't it? That shit'll be real, dude. I mean, you hear any lies detected in what he says? I mean, unless you're somebody white and racist and you don't, give a shit about anything, then that's flying right over your head. But, to the rest of us, does that make sense? You know what I mean? That's crazy. They do. White people dominate and control everything, all like areas that we all deal with, on a daily basis. They run most of it. They make the decisions. They make the laws. They set, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you see happening. About to kick all these Latin people out of here just because they don't want them around. That's really the reason why, if we just cut through all the bull, they just don't want them here. Because I can almost guarantee you they ain't going to fuck with the European migrants. They're not going to bother them and kick them out the country. And they know they're here. they're here on a specific program. I had talked about it. Like them Ukrainians and stuff that came when the war had kicked off and stuff. A lot of them came here. They let them come here. And they call them parolees. Because when I first did that story, I was like, man, they're letting people out of Ukrainian prisons and allowing them to come here. And I was like, that don't make no sense. That's crazy as hell. They call them parolees, though. They're not coming from prisons, but they call them parolees. That's just crazy. But yeah, they're not gonna uproot them and kick them out here. And you don't hear nobody talking about European migrants. All the attention is for the Latin and Haitian migrants. They're getting all the attention. Ain't nobody talking about European migrants or Asian migrants, really. You don't hear them getting pointed out, is what I'm saying. Everyone's that's just crazy, man. Just keep yourself safe out here, because I'm going to.